No, no question. And the whole 5 day week, I mean, we were beat up going into. We barely practiced. It just shows how much we've matured as a football club that we don't have to get on the grass, and guys understand that walkthrough reps are just as important. And as a coach, it's not a comfortable feeling that you're only going to get to walk through and the timing, those different things. But yeah, they knew it, and we told them, hey, we got to be mentally tough this week. And when you're mentally tough, physically tough comes with it. And it was a tough week, and we found a way to overcome that.
Might that be your best game up front with the offensive line?
I think so. I think we ran the ball, especially the last drive. We had the ball at 10 minutes, and I just said, there's the guys upstairs and the guys, any coach I talked to, I said, let's get it down to 5. And then we can't allow them to score 4 touchdowns under 5 minutes. I don't know if that's ever happened in the CFL, but that was our goal, and we kept going and, ran it down to 2 minutes. That was just a great job. The O-line played great. So proud of those guys.
What about AJ too? The fact that he got the ball, he seemed to make things happen.
No doubt. And there was the one, we went for it on second down, and we ended up taking a field goal. We tried to go up tempo, thought we'd get the box count we wanted. And it was kind of created confusion with us, so I tried to slow that down. But you look at it, AJ was unblocked. Sorry. There was always one guy unblocked sometimes, and AJ made a miss. And he does that consistently for us. And so does Andrew, so does Daniel, so does Leak. Feel really good about everybody in our locker room that plays well for us and sacrifices for the team.
Coach, that speaks to the effort that the team did in beating you guys. So just talk about
No doubt, but you look at the end of the game when Andrew was on the field and we pushed the pile, right? And everybody was working. We ended up getting 6 extra yards. So we always say, hey, we got to finish. We got to sprint to the ball. We got to push the pile. And it took us some time to get there. And you watch that, that was beautiful. So proud of those guys.
Do the ejection of Austin Mack change something for you in the game?
Yeah, I think I told Corey, I said that he's out of the game, and that's their best player, right? So that, unfortunately, we would love to have him play the whole 60 minutes and play it against him. I think we had a good plan, but once he was out of the game, I think their offense, felt that, and we knew that, but we didn't change our approach. So the next guy up, they're going to do the same things. They got in the game plan. They can't change too much throughout the game.
Coach, do you like your team's discipline in terms of those kind of extra regulars, especially after the whistle? I know there was one down there at the goal line, Jack on him, he ran in.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Ryan got called for something there, but it was a late hit on Chad, and there was a few late hits on Chad that didn't get called. And I mean, are we protecting our young quarterbacks? There's no more Anthony Calvillo, Ricky Reyes around here, and we take care of our quarterbacks a little bit. And then Ryan got caught up into it, but it should have been 2 fouls on them, 1 on us, but that's part of it. And then we were embarrassed by the way we ended last week, and let's win with class. And I don't think we were unclassy last week. They baited us into some stuff, but let's just finish the game a little bit more proper. Yeah, well, Tommy's a good player. We drafted him, and we feel like he's going to be good, but he's going to be a great player at some stage. Every time he's filled in, he's done a great job. And he's just had the injury bug, so that hasn't worked out for him. I think Curly and Cam will be okay. We got to be smart with how we approach that. Knowing we have quality depth, it might be time to sit a few guys and let our backups roll. But I think if it was a tighter game, I think Curly and Cam would have fought through it. But knowing that Tommy can do the things that he did, didn't surprise us one bit.
Is there a big difference to prepare for this game than the game next week in Montreal?
Well, we have a lot of volume in our playbook, so we got some things that we could pull from next week, 6-day week. So we'll add some different things, But I just knew this was the one we had to have. On a 5-day week at home, we lose this one, then we got to go to their place, right? When we lose both these games, they got the tiebreaker on us, right? And then it's a different story. Now we just got to win one more football game. And I hadn't told our guys that. I told them that tonight. We just got to win one more. And I told them the same approach. What works for us is want to know, let's just go win the next one. And let's continue to take that approach. And it's worked for us. And the guys buy into it. They understand this. That's just a logical approach to each week and the process through it. Don't look into the schedule. Don't look at that stuff. Let's just handle each day, each rep. Let's win the day. Well, like I said, we want to know, right? That's kind of our approach, and I think guys want to have that legacy as be one of the best Argos teams, in the history of the club. Who knows, right? Let's just go to 1-0 process, and then, when you get the playoffs, none of that stuff matters anymore, right? You just got to get in, which we did today. And once you're in, you can lose, you can win, who knows? And let's take that same process what we're doing now. Well, let's just go to work and get better. And then as far as players, if you go to work with that mindset, that's gonna be your career, right? Each person wants to have a great career, right? And we want to win every game. But those guys buy into that, they're going to get better. And it's going to help them as far as establishing themselves as a CFL football player.
Juggling the health of the players now that you've clinched, and I know you want to keep your eye on it. Is there any plan or handle, like you alluded to a little bit, that you might, in another circumstance, you would have maybe set something back that was expected to today, but it was tough. To put them in. Any other ways to change or get ready for that?
Yeah, no doubt. We have the luxury to do that, which is nice, to start fast and do the things we did. But, I think guys got to be honest with me, got to be honest with themselves. So they feel like they're dinged and, potentially, have a further injury where it's going to last longer, where they have an owie. Soft tissue is always dangerous, right? Well, look, guys, let's just stay on course, go to work, and if you can't play, next man up. And then we'll get some younger guys and develop them at the same time. So it would be better for our future if we could sit some guys and let some guys play. But right now, we're on to Montreal next week, 1-0 in Montreal.
That's got to feel pretty good, eh? We're 13 weeks in, mid-September, and this team clinches a playoff spot and has an opportunity to repeat and do something that hasn't been done in this league, that often.
Yeah, it's definitely special, and just battling through some injuries, coming back, staying ready when my name's called, and just coming out with the win is the most important thing.
How does it feel to come back from that time out and make those catches?
It feels great, man. Shout out to all my teammates, all the other receivers. We stick together, play as a family, and that's what makes this group special, man.
I know Artie was saying afterwards that it's been a tough road. You have battled injuries, but today your number gets called, and a couple key catches down the stretch there to help this team ultimately get the win.
For sure, yeah. That's just what we do at the receiver position. Make those plays when our name's called, and that's what it is.
The serious nature of this clubhouse, how does it affect you?
We have fun around here, and these guys are my brothers, man. That's why this group is so special, and it makes coming to work so much fun every day.
How important was it to make that first catch early?
It's really important. Just feel the ball, get that touch early, feel the contact, the speed of the game, how it's flowing, and getting out of the way early just makes it easier going forward.
You guys are going up against a team that's behind you in the standings that, if you guys lose this game, it becomes a different part of the season now. What was said to you guys prior, and what was the mindset of the group going into this afternoon, knowing that you guys could put a stranglehold on the Eastern Division and ultimately clinch up a playoff spot too?
It's really just, we say it every week, going 1-0. It doesn't matter who's coming in here, who we're playing against. It's just focus on what we can control, and if we do so and we execute and play Argo football, then they can't stop us.
10-1, 13th week into the CFL season, you guys clinch a playoff spot. What does it say about this group and just the maturity of you guys and how well you guys are being able to perform all season?
Yeah, obviously it speaks a lot to the people we have in this locker room. Obviously, we have a lot of great players. I just think that everybody's hungry each and every day when they come to work. And I just think it was a good team effort today. We might have stubbed our foot once or twice, but at the end of the day, guys were still hungry. We're physical each and every snap, and that's what it takes. It takes a mentality to want to outwill the other team, and that's what happened.
It kind of felt like, you could sense almost it felt like a playoff game from the start, with just the intensity and the extracurriculars after each whistle. How did you interpret it, and what did it feel like down there on the field?
Yeah, it definitely felt like a playoff game. I think every game, at home, we want to defend our turf, and I just think highly of everybody on this team. Everybody works extremely hard. O-line put up a physical game. And that was our mindset going in. We had to be able to run the ball. We did that, and I just think it was a complete game. You know, Tommy stepped up when Cam went out, and you know everybody out there made plays when it needed. We were good on second down, and we stayed ahead of the sticks.
What does this also say when you mentioned Tommy? What does it say about this group? But just kind of that next man up mentality, and Tommy being able to come in and produce some big plays for this offense as well.
Yeah, it's huge. Like we said, next man up, no matter what your position is. You know, we have a lot of smart receivers that are able to, you know, play different positions, and you know that's tough on a defense when everybody knows what to do from different spots. So, you know, I think Coach did a great job of getting everybody prepared on a short week, and guys came focused and had a lot of heart today.
Speaking of goodwill hunting, how about the kicker going after their kick returner?
Yeah, that's a great job by him saving the day, and then you know being able to, you know, earlier being able to get that extra possession, you know, knocking the ball out. That's huge as well. You know, today was a testament of, you know, being in a plus turnover, right? So, you know, that's what happens when, you know, you put together three phases of the game and protect the football.
Did you perhaps see Ryan there on your touchdown and what was going on? I mean, it's got to be nice that those guys are sticking up for you, and especially just, you know, the minor little things where it's a little late hit and all of a sudden you see your big guy comes in and puts him in his back pocket. Is what he did.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously I got their back, they got my back. We work hard together, we stay together, and we do things together, and that's what happens. That's the nature of our team. Obviously, you know, they put in a ton of work, I put in a ton of work, and the respect goes both ways.
That might just be the best game your offensive line has had this season.
You know, I would say so. It was the next game, but we were definitely physical, and you know, I think every game that they do a fantastic job keeping me upright. But you know, they were pushing the pile today. We were going after, you know, the next play, and we were running. We were just fast and physical today, and that's what it comes down to in this league. You got to be fast and physical.
I mean, you've gone 5 games without an official sack. That's a dream for most quarterbacks.
Yeah, you got to know where to go with the football, but you know, that's a testament to, you know, our O-line, you know, knowing exactly what to do out there. You know, Chris Sweet gets them going, and obviously, you know, Mike Miller gets me knowing my rules and know where I'm hot at, and you know, Pete Costanzo gets the receivers knowing where we're supposed to be hot at, and then obviously RD just, you know, calls the plays. So you know, it's everybody. It's a group effort, and like I said, we're trying to build each and every day, and we're doing a good job.
Who do you credit for your apparel coordination?
Oh, I bought this years ago.